Well, it's Fishmas, the most wonderful time of the year, with apologies to Andy Williams. Well, for some anyways, it's the general trout opener in the Eastern Sierra. Starts an hour before sunset on Saturday, runs through November 15th. We love the trout season in the Eastern Sierra. Looks like there should be some great fishing conditions, weather and water-wise. Now, the Eastern Sierra obviously didn't have nearly the massive snowpack as it did during the 2016-2017 season, but still just about right for this 2017-2018 season for lakes, streams, rivers to be welcoming anglers looking to catch some fish. We know a lot of folks will be out there doing that. The 2018 Mono County trout fishing season officially kicks off, and well, Mono County known for its exceptional trout fishing destinations, and as we said, press release from Mono County notes the opener has been dubbed Fishmas. Now, the late snow we received this year will certainly help the snowpack and keep our lakes and rivers full. We won't see the CFS and runoff that we experienced last spring, but we still have so much water left from last winter that our lakes and reservoirs will be full well late into late fall. That's what Jeff Simpson, Mono County's economic development manager, said. Noted with spring's warming temperatures, likely have access to some of the higher elevation lakes like Virginia, Tioga, Ellery, Saddlebag, and Rock Creek Lake. Now, the California Department of Fish and Wildlife has planned 630 pounds of fish stocking allotments in Mono and Inyo counties, currently scheduled for every other week, along with holidays and local events. This according to Jim Erdman, the environmental scientist with the California Department of Fish and Wildlife. Now, Mono County also is committed to stocking approximately 20,000 pounds of rainbow trout this year. Some of the Mono County streams and lakes regularly stocked throughout the fishing season include Rock Creek Lake, Convict Lake, Crowley Lake. The Mammoth Lakes Basin still got some snow up there. Twin, Mamie, Mary, and George. Also the June Lake Loop. June, Gold, Silver, and Grant, you know they're going to be busy this weekend. Saddlebag Lake, Lee Vining Creek, Lundy Lake, Big Virginia, and Little Virginia Lakes. Twin Lakes and Bridgeport Reservoir, as well as Robinson Creek, and yes, the West Walker River. Now, the California Department of Fish and Wildlife staff, according to a press release, attempt to visit waters prior to opening day, generating a list of waters that are ice-free and accessible to fishermen. Urge you to see that California Department of Fish and Wildlife website. Find a list of open waters in Inyo and Mono counties. United States Forest Service issued its latest State of the Inyo National Forest, listing open campgrounds, roads, etc. We have posted that on our website, sierrawave.net. Happy Fishmas, everybody. Man, if only the fish knew what was coming out for them this weekend. 4 or 5 pounds, son. 4 or 5 pounds. All right, coming up on Tuesday, well, actually last Tuesday, April 17th, Mono County became the 19th community in California to prohibit the sale of flavored and menthol tobacco products in unincorporated area stores. Now, a press release from the Mono County Health Department states that in recent years, tobacco companies have significantly stepped up the offerings of flavored tobacco products, especially electronic cigarettes, the e-cigarettes, chew, vaping products, and little cigars. Now, these flavored products are undermining efforts to reduce teen tobacco use and put a new generation at risk of nicotine addiction and the serious health harms that result from tobacco use and vaping. Now, that press release continues. According to the tobacco industry, documents flavors of food attractive to children were used to attract new users, primarily youth. Now, while flavored cigarettes are prohibited by federal law, cigarillos, vaping liquids, and chew tobacco offered in as many flavors as sugary drinks and candies. The FDA approves flavors for eating and drinking, but not for inhaling. Now, the press release states that flavored tobacco only serves to disguise tobacco and make the toxins go down easier, confirms Mono County Health Officer Tom Boo. And menthol anesthetizes the lung passages, which may allow smokers to inhale more deeply, which could have harmful effects. There is no beneficial effect to smoking or recreational vaping, period. That press release from the Mono County Health Department notes. Now, to assess the impact of removing flavored and menthol tobacco from stores in unincorporated Mono, last August, the Mono County Public Health Department conducted a survey of tobacco retailers in unincorporated county area. Results indicated that regular tobacco, including chew, were the most requested products, and the prohibition of the sales of flavored tobacco products would not be a burden to 10 out of 11 tobacco retailers surveyed. 2 tobacco retailers did not sell flavored tobacco. Now, the new Mono County law also created 20-foot smoke/vapor-free zones from businesses, county parks, outdoor dining, special events, county vehicles, and several other locations, becoming the 104th California community to do so. Now, the press release notes, with more people expecting protection from secondhand smoke. Man, was I bad at that in restaurants back in the 90s. I was horrible. Fewer and fewer people smoking. 50 out of 70 unincorporated Mono businesses surveyed by the Mono County Public Health Department in September 2015 supported the new law. Well, coming up tomorrow, Saturday, April 28th, the Mammoth Lakes Police Department will be participating in the DEA's National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day. That's going to be Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Mammoth Lakes Police Department offices accepting current and expired prescription drugs to be destroyed. A press release notes the National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day addresses a crucial public safety and public health issue. According to the 2015 National Survey on Drug Use and Health, 6.4 million Americans abuse controlled prescription drugs. That's got to be a low number. The study shows that a majority of abused prescription drugs were obtained from family and friends, often from the home medicine cabinet. Working in partnership with the DEA to reduce the accessibility of unwanted prescription drugs found in our community, residents are encouraged to clean out their medicine cabinets of unneeded or expired medications, turn them into the Mammoth Lakes Police Department. Again, that's Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Any medication turned in will be promptly destroyed. If you would like more information, contact the MLPD at 760-965-3700. Well, we've got a few candidates forums coming up, including Mammoth Rotary hosting a candidates forums. Appear to be a lot of interest in local elections coming up in June, and there are many scheduled, including, as we said, the Rotary Club of Mammoth Lakes hosting that forum Monday, April 30th, starting at 5:30 p.m. at the Town Council Chambers, Suite Z. The press release notes the goal of the forum is to provide the candidates with the opportunity to discuss their views on different town, school, and county issues. The Mono County Superintendent's Candidates Forum beginning Monday at 5:30 p.m., Town Council Candidates Forum at 6, and the Mono County Supervisors Forum, Districts 1 and 5 at 7:15 p.m. Press release also said strategic leadership at all levels is more important than ever before. And the Independent Civic Club is hosting 3 forums taking place next week. For Monday, candidates for the Inyo County Sheriff Jeff Hollowell and Josh Nicholson. Tuesday, congressional candidates for District 8, including Republicans Paul Cook and Tim Donnelly, Democrats Marge Doyle and Ronald O'Donnell, Rita Ramirez, and Wednesday, the Owens Valley Unified School District School Bond Measure L. All forums are set for the American Legion Hall in Independence starting at 6 p.m. Also, the Bishop Sunrise Rotary Club is sponsoring 2 candidates forums. Those are coming up May 7th and 8th at Saracosa Community College campus in Bishop, both starting at 6 p.m. Candidates for District 1 of the Inyo County Board of Supervisors on May 7th. Candidates for the Inyo County Sheriff will participate on May 8th. Now, the press release notes for each night forum, candidates will for the elected offices will have been provided questions to which they will respond during the first half of the program, and after a brief intermission, candidates will answer questions generated by the audience. And hey, light refreshments will be served. Well, we're getting some additional information on that terrorist threat at Mammoth High School earlier this week. This coming from Mono County District Attorney Tim Kendall, who reported that Devin Raymond White, age 18, was the suspect arrested. Now, a press release from DA Kendall states that on April 23rd, law enforcement was made aware of a troubling pattern of conduct and statements by a student, Devin White, age 18, a senior at Mammoth High School. White's conduct and statements led law enforcement to take immediate action to prevent the possibility of violence to school staff and students. Now, starting late last year in the month of November, The press release notes several statements of concern were made by White, and in November he made a statement to school staff that he wanted to make a bomb. Then during class in February of 2018, he made a gesture, according to the press release, with his hands depicting shooting guns at his classmates. The following day, White made a direct threat to staff that he was going to shoot up the school. In April, right before the school's spring break, staff overheard White being asked by another student when he was going to do it. Now, during this time, the press release says White had also indicated to several students that he was going to bring an AR-15 to school. On April 23rd, upon returning from the spring break, school officials shared the entirety of this information with law enforcement. Investigators with the Office of the District Attorney, Mono County, working with Mammoth Lakes Police Department, confirmed that White did in fact have access to numerous firearms, including an AR-15 style semi-automatic rifle. Law enforcement was also made aware of White due to several other investigations over the last 6 months, including an alleged vandalism and possession of a shuriken, a sharp metal throwing device which is illegal in California. Now, an arrest warrant and search warrant were obtained for the arrest of Devin White and a search of his parents' residence where he lives. Mammoth Lakes Police Department, in a joint operation with California Highway Patrol and Mono County District Attorney's Office, executed that arrest warrant on White April 24th. In the morning, he was placed into custody without incident on his way to school. Now, at the same time the search warrant was executed by law enforcement at the residence, where numerous shotguns, handguns, and an AR-15 style rifle were located and seized. Now, at this time, the press release states it is believed that White was acting on his own and no other individuals are suspected to be involved. Devin White was arraigned on April 26, pled not guilty to felony charges of criminal threats and possession of a shuriken. White is currently being held at the Mono County Jail in Bridgeport without bail. White's next court appearance is set for Monday, April 30th for a bail hearing. We get all that information from the Mono County District Attorney's Office, and we'll be back with more news.